I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You can't hide what you are. Like I said, what doesn't come out in the wash will always come out in the rinse. That's something y'all gotta recognize. You know, that's something y'all gotta know. What's the deal, beloveds? It's your boy Zay back with another branding banger for y'all. This is the life of Zay. Thank you for clicking on that channel. Check it out if you're new here. Look around, see if there's something for you. If there ain't, good riddance to you. But if there is, what I need y'all to do is hit that subscribe button down below. Also turn on the notifications so you know when I drop. We're a day late. This is crazy, y'all know with us, because that should be crazy, y'all. But it's normal life to us. This one's gonna be a little different, man. The title of this is gonna be called "Prison Got Some Big Closets." Okay. Y'all nasty. Nasty. But it's gonna be called "Prison Got Some Big Closets." I want to update y'all a little bit. I've been busy. I've been off for about 4 days on this. I haven't touched in with, I haven't tapped in with y'all. And 4 or 5 days. The comments already started, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, if you're one of my subscribers, you already know. Sometimes I take little breaks out of the blue just because I can, just to get shit right with the fam. If I'm in here too much, whatever I gotta do, you know what I mean? Like I told y'all guys, my family will always come first before YouTube. And that's the way it has to be. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys, but it has to be like that, you feel me? Pleasure come after not business, but what I would call business, providing for my family, everything like that. So I just been a little tied up, guys. The comments already started. I seen one that said that I went back to jail. I'm steady trying to find the motive. Why do I? Somebody, I don't know who they are. I don't know them, but they said that he knows my family. That's not true. I did not go to jail. Something else they said that, I don't know, that I moved out. Something crazy. But it's not true, guys. That's something about people on here. They're always going to say something whenever I don't pop up every day or whatever, I guess. I don't know, but they start saying their crazy stuff. Anyway, that's irrelevant. Quick disclaimer right now. I want to tell y'all, I have no issue with gay people. It's not my life. It's not my choice. I personally am not, but I don't got a problem with it. It ain't my shit. It's not my business, to be honest. The thing I have a problem with is these big old guys that try to act like they're big old Hulk guys, but they're really gay. You know what I mean? And I've seen a lot. I know a lot personally. And y'all might have heard the saying, gay for the stay in prison. Or they say that. Usually it tends to be with girls, but trust me, I've seen guys live by that same code. There was someone's chick inside, and then they get out here and they're trying to act like they're a big old gang member and they're hardcore and all this, but that's not the way it goes, man. You know what I mean? Because people will expose that. And I know that there's a fine line, that you're not supposed to bring that out here, I guess you could say. I don't know. It's not like no code or nothing, but I don't know. But nonetheless, I've met several people like that, and I can't respect it, guys. I don't have I don't got no respect for it. Like, if you're gonna be, I don't care if your family judges you. I don't care if your kids judge you. I don't care who judges you. You know what I mean? But if you're gonna be gay, do that fully, bro. If you're to the point where you will do that, be gay fully, man. You know what I mean? Who cares what anyone thinks? I won't never judge you. That's your life, I'll tell you that it is in the Bible and that it's wrong, but I won't judge you for that. I'll just, stay in my own lane. But the dudes that act like they're not gay and they're in there getting tagged out in the cell, and then they want to, you know what I mean? Like on a visit with this chick, come back here and he's someone's chick. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't. Kevin Gates said that in the song, but it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? And with us and Roswell and stuff like that, that goes against the code. If you get caught doing that shit, and you're on the slide doing that or whatever, and you get caught with a punk, check it out, man. Our whole thing, I'm not gonna go into it. I got so much bullshit for that documentary, but the whole thing, what I will tell you is the whole thing we're based on is class, self-respect, dignity. It's a line, guys. It's a line that you gotta draw. You gotta have dignity and class for yourself. And when you do that, I feel like you lose all that, man. Honestly, I feel like if you don't have enough self-control to handle your bid, why you out here doing stuff? You know what I mean? Why you out here getting in trouble? Unless, in turn, you've always been a person like that. If you've always been that and always had those thoughts and you always live like that, it ain't nothing for you. But let me tell you, you ain't going to be walking with us. You're not going to be walking in the same line as us. You're not going to be in the same car as us. you know, prison metaphors, that means in the same group of people. When you're in a car, they call it a car, or driving the ramfla, you know, whatever. But that's the car you're in is where you're from, Roswell, Cruces, Albuquerque, you know what I mean? So you won't be in the car with us if you're partaking in those acts, you know, that punks do, because we don't, like I said, we don't affiliate with punks, we don't talk to them, we don't do no business with them, none of that. And there's a select few of guys that do that weird shit, and then they come out here and they want to act like it didn't happen, you know what I mean? But it don't work like that, guys. You'll always get exposed for what you do on the inside, you know, and that's just the way it is. You know, it's just, it's crazy, you know, it's crazy to me that people don't have that much self-control to do your little bid, especially like a 2-year bid, man. If you do that on a 2-year bid, you got some serious issues. Like, literally, you have some serious issues. If you can't contain yourself and you can't handle yourself that much that you got to sleep with a guy, come on, bro. That, like, it's wild, man. But I want to tell y'all a quick story, you know, of somebody I met. Like I said, I know few people that do that, and I don't have, you know, they just nasty to me. I don't have nothing for them. But check it out. I'm gonna tell y'all, when we were little, it was in boys' school, and like I said, this goes back to kids, guys. It's crazy. So anyway, so we're in boys' school, and I had this homie named, I think they called him Bubbles. I don't remember his last name, but he's from Clovis. So we're cool. He's a G. You know what I mean? He held it down. You know, we thought he was a G. You know, he was actually in there on a shooting, so it wasn't nothing, right? There was this other kid in there named Gabriel, but he called himself Gabby. He was obviously gay, you know, and like I said again, guys, I have nothing against gay guys. Nothing at all. You know, I don't have nothing against my sister's actually I don't know, bisexual, I guess. I don't know what she is, but my sister actually likes girls, and I love her to death. You know, I don't have a problem with anybody gay. You know, it's not that. Like I said, what I have a problem with is people that do it on, and they hide it, and they talk about people like that. Like, if you're gonna criticize somebody and say that it's wrong, but you know in your heart that you've already partaked in those acts, you ain't shit. You know, you really ain't shit. How you gonna criticize someone else's life or try to act like that's not you when you clearly know that you did that inside of prison? You feel me? And it is what it is, guys. Like I said, I don't partake in none of those acts. My name is clean as a whistle. You can't never say that. Guys, I'm telling y'all, is disrespectful. You know, I don't want to say it on the channel, but I'd rather beat my meat than even come close to thinking about that. Like, it wouldn't happen, you know. And it's not just because of you know, I know that that's not the way I am or whatever, or that I don't feel like I like guys or nothing like that. It's not that, guys. It's that I took years to get my name to where it is. I'm not gonna just throw it away for, you know, 5 minutes of fun with some weird ass guy. You know what I mean? I don't care how much they look like a girl. I don't care how much they put makeup on. It doesn't matter to me, guys. I'll never do that weird shit because they still got balls, you know, and it ain't happening like that. It ain't gonna happen. I'm not gonna get too much in, you know what I mean? But it ain't gonna happen. But like I said, I have class for myself. I have respect for myself, and I feel like that's violating everything. You know, it's just violating everything. You're a piece of shit. You're a woman beater. You're a chome. You know what I mean? You're just a piece of shit if you do that to me. In my book, you know what I mean? You lost all respect as a man, and that's just what it is. But let me tell y'all this story. This homie Bubbles, right? There's this little dude Gabby. And he was cool. Like I said, I ain't got no problem with no gay guys. The problem that I'll start having, you know, and I know that gay guys are a little wild, you know, and they'll joke with you or say little stupid shit, like almost like flirting. But I'll be like, yo, you better settle down, bro. Like, you know, and I'm not getting serious. I'm just letting them know, like, I ain't with that shit, you know. And if they ever hit me up, you know, nah, I'm straight. You know, I ain't with that. Like, nah, I'm good. You know, and that's where it ends for me. You know, I don't gotta go sit there and tell them F you and I'm gonna kick your ass and then I don't gotta do all that, guys, because it ain't, you know, it ain't even worth it. Like, let them know that you're not interested. And the reason that they think like that is because a lot of these dudes that are in prison, tatted up, face, everything, they do that. So this dude thinks automatically everybody's like that. You know what I mean? Because he's already been with these big ass gangsters supposedly, so he thinks everybody's like that, and it's not how it is, guys. But I don't gotta argue, I don't gotta talk shit to him, I don't gotta criticize him. I just tell him, no, I'm not like that, homie. Like, stay in your lane, I'm gonna stay in mine. You know, no disrespect, no anger. I don't want to fight you. Just leave it alone, you know. And it is what it is. If it's like someone that's close to us, you know, I'll joke with them or whatever. It's just joking, guys, and I'm comfortable in my sexuality enough to do that. You know, I know that I'm not gay. I know that I don't have those thoughts. You know, I know that I don't want to be with the guy. Like I said, I've been inside for years and years, and I've never even come close to thinking that. Every time I seen that, I thought, man, that I don't know how they do that. So I ain't worried about that. I know that that's not anything that I will ever be a part of. So I ain't worried about it. But like I said, just give me my respect. Don't try to joke too much with, like, don't try to push it towards me, because then I'll get mad. But other than that, I won't. Like I said, these guys that aren't comfortable with their sexuality, or the guys that do that, or that took in part in those acts, they're the ones that are gonna be like, oh, F this, I hate gay guys, nah, nah, nah. It ain't me, guys. I don't got no issue with you. You're a regular person to me, you know what I mean? I don't care what you do, it's your business. But anyway, so Bubbles. So, we were levels, basically that means we already had our levels, we already had our Jordans, we can wear our regular clothes, whatever we wanted in there. We were ready to the point where we're doing good, we're going to get out, at the end of our sentence pretty much. And Bubbles was about 19 years old, and Gabby was probably 14. But, Gabby he would go around the pod twerking, he would go around the pod just being dumb, you know what I mean? Like, he would ask for that attention from guys. And like a couple of dudes would slap his ass, whatever, just weird shit. And he was like a whore, he was like a little hoe. He was all for it, And so, move this back. So one day, well, let's take it back a little bit. Every time Gabby was in Group A. There was Group A, Group B. Okay. This was after the riot happened, and he actually got in the riot. That little gay dude was a G. But this was after the riot, so there was Group A and Group B for lunch, or anything you did was split into two groups, like 50, like 25 kids maybe each. So the levels, they're already not in trouble. They're doing good, so you could take a shower when you want. You can go to the classroom when you want. You can participate in things with each group whenever you want. So so Bubbles was always with us, he was always in Group B. And we noticed he started going to Group A, like, every time, bro. He would get mad, like, in the shower. Okay, so check it out. There's room 1 through 15, and there's, like, a couple people each room, right? Gabby was in 15, so that means he's in a shower last, okay? Right before Group B. So, every time it got to Gabby's room, boom, 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 Bubbles would want to come out. He'd want to get in the shower. And if they didn't get him in the shower, he would get pissed, guys, like mad, like, start acting dumb. And we always wondered, like, what the hell's wrong with him, And it didn't take much longer before things started looking a certain way, And we didn't say that. Like, I'm telling y'all, Bubbles was a G. He was with it. He was down to go. And he was in there for a drive-by, So things started looking weird. I remember one day, we kept thinking that, So one day I'm going to the restroom, guys. And when you're a level, your door can also stay open. So I didn't have to ask for my door to be popped or none of that. They just, I just walked out and went to the restroom. So when you're in boys' school, there's showers. So the toilets are right here. The showers are right across. Just like a tile floor. You know what I mean? Straight across. There's nothing in between. You can clearly see that the toilets are right here. The showers are over there. Maybe 10 feet apart. It's close, bro. Like, if you're shitting and they're showering, you can, like, literally feel a little bit of water hitting you. It's that close. So I'm strolling back there, and then there's swinging doors. Okay, there's swinging doors. You walk in. As soon as you walk in, there's like a big old level of sinks and mirrors and all that. And then you cut to so you walk in, and then you're gonna cut to the left, and there's cement walls, and then the showers and shitters are back there, right? So, boom, I'm just walking in. I'm doing my thing, swing the door open, and I guess because the shower's loud, they didn't hear it. I knew that Bubbles was in the shower, but I'm like, that's my boy. I've seen him naked 100 times. We're in prison, you know what I mean? That's what you got to deal with, guys. So I ain't worried about it. I'm going to the restrooms. I'm walking, and I remember one of the staff, Mr. Martinez. I told him, "Can you throw me a towel?" Some toilet paper. He threw me the toilet paper. I caught it and I turned around to walk in there. Okay, so the showers, it's like that, right, guys? Like this, and there's showers all the way across. This brick wall is right here. So this shower on the end is kind of like a blind spot almost. So I walk in there, I look at the toilet, and then I turn to look this way, and they're having sex, him and Gabby, and I'm like, what the? I turned around, bro, and I left straight out. He didn't even notice that I seen them because they were so into this shit, and I didn't come out of my room for 3 days. I felt so embarrassed because this dude eats, he's a level, bro. So he's always around the levels, and I was a level 4. He was a level 4, so we are always around each other. I felt so weird, man. I was like, what the, you know what I mean? So anyway, a couple of days passed. And then, no, a couple of weeks passed, and I guess they kept getting down like that. I don't know. But one day we were about to work out, and Bubbles was joking with this kid. This little dude, they called him Chihuahua. Bubbles was joking with him, and I remember Gabby was in push-up position. He got up and he walked up to him and slapped him. Boom! And we're like, what the hell? And guys, check it out. When there's a fight in there, they're on it. Boom, they're running in. Like, response to Ivy, response to Esperanza, wherever you're at, they're running in there to stop it. And the way that things played out, it was more like a girlfriend just slapped a boyfriend. They didn't even call response. The guard, everybody just like, yo, what just happened? Because like I said, Bubbles has been there for 5 years. He's real known, like he's real connected to all of them. He has his GED already, so he don't go to school. He just walks around the facility all day like I did and clean. You know what I mean? Like he was real like out there. Real popular in boys' school. Everybody just looked like, yo, what's going on? And I don't know, man. That was that. They didn't do nothing. He went to his room. He just started laughing at him. They went to their room, and then and this dude Gabby was real sassy. Like he walked with his hands, all that. So boom, they popped the door for showers that night. This was early in the day. They popped the door for showers, and I swear to God, something that dude Gabby would always do, he's always running, get on the staff station. So here's the day room. There's a staff station. It's like a desk a little bit above that. He would climb on the desk and start dancing, and they would yank him off, But we were just, we lived there. We lived there for years, guys, so we would just have fun. They wouldn't be like, oh, my God, you're in trouble. They would just tell him, you better get down, Like, we had fun, guys. We were kids, you know what I mean? So he comes out walking all crazy, with his sassy walk, and we're like, yo, this, like, we already knew. You could see it on his face. He climbed up on the staff station, and he said, I want all y'all to know that think Blase, a.k.a. Bubbles, is a gangster. He ain't. I've been blowing his back out. He's been blowing my back out. Like, yells to everybody, guys. Everybody was like, oh, like banging on the doors, laughing. It was crazy, guys. That dude Bubbles, they let me out right after that, and he was covered up in his blanket, guys, and he ended up going to suicide watch. I don't think he was going to kill himself. I think he was just embarrassed. He went to suicide watch, and then he got moved out of there to a cottage called Milagro. It's for, like, mental issues, and he got himself moved into there because of that, guys, because he got exposed for doing that nasty shit, and like I said, that happens too many times, guys. That was just a story, something that I've experienced with that, but it happens too many times. These guys want to be gay, and they don't want to like say it like publicly, I guess. I don't know, but in my opinion, if you're gonna do something like that, bro, why even do it? You know what I mean? If you're ashamed of something, why do it? And I know people are gonna say, oh well, there's certain things, but like I would keep it real, guys. If that was me, I wouldn't care what anybody think. I know that like I said, I've never done that, but I know if you do it once, that might be like you're just doing it to try it. But if you do this multiple times, that means that you've created a pattern of that, and you like that, and you're enjoying it, and you're okay with it, You're okay to let a guy bone you or whatever nasty I don't know, whatever. But what I'm saying is, if you make a pattern of that, guys, and you're consistently doing that, that's who you are. That's what you want to do. That's a choice you're making, and obviously you like it, so why not just be, you know what I mean? Why not just come out and say you're gay? Like, show it for what it is, guys. Because I'm telling you, it's just weird, and I'll respect you so much more if you just show it for what it is. Like, if that's who you are, who cares what anybody thinks? Like, be who you are, don't hide it. Don't pretend to be this big old gangster that hates gay people, a gay hater or whatever, whenever you're getting plugged out by them in prison, you know what I mean? Like, everything always comes to light. What's done in the dark will come to light. You have to understand that. And you can't sit here and have sex with these guys if you're a guy and not expected to come out, Like, everybody that I know have done that, I've exposed them, guys. You know why? And not publicly, I've exposed them. I should like, don't come around me, don't come around my kids, because you keep secrets about that shit. If you don't keep secrets about that shit, I would be fine with you, because I know you're showing everybody, you know, that you're this way, and you're not scared to show anybody. But if you keep secrets about that shit, I don't want you nowhere near my kids. You know what I mean? And I've always been like that. But I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You can't hide what you are. Like I said, what doesn't come out in the wash will always come out in the rinse. That's something y'all gotta recognize. You know, that's something y'all gotta know. You can't hide that forever, guys. Let me tell you, you know, when you have those urges, like I said, if it's one time, it ain't justifiable. It's not okay. But, you know, if you did it one time and never did it again, I guess maybe you're not like that. But if you continue, which most of them do in prison, if you continue to do it over and over and over and over, you're making a habit of it, and you made yourself that person because you keep doing that. You know, if I keep doing drugs, I'm a drug addict. If I keep eating pizza, I'm a pizza eater. You know what I mean? If I keep stealing, I'm a thief. If I keep, you know, if I keep committing crimes, I'm a criminal. If you keep having sex with a guy, you're a gay male. That's what it is. So don't talk about them. Don't criticize gay males because your sexuality is all out of whack and you're mad about that. You shouldn't be doing it in the first place, you know? And like I said, I know a few guys, like, it's crazy, you know, some of the things that me and my girl have heard, and it's just crazy, you know, from the source, from the other person involved, and it's like, what the... And it's just crazy, you know. If you don't, like I said, if you feel like, if you have those thoughts and you feel like you don't have that much self-control, don't go to jail, guys. Honestly, don't go to jail, because you're surrounded by guys, naked guys at that, guys in their boxers all day. You know, you know, if that's what you are, be who you are, be happy. Like, you know, bro, like, I've always been like the type that I'm going to fully embrace what I am. If I'm going to be a gang member, I'm going to do that to the fullest. If I'm going to be a drug addict, I'm going to do that to the fullest. And even though it's not the way that you're supposed to live right, I'm not going to fake things, guys. I'm not going to sit here and act like I have this life on social media and in the world, and then come home and take the costume off and live a whole different life. I'm not going to do that, guys, you know. Like I've told y'all, I'm flashy. Yeah, I do get, you know, a lot of money comes to my hands, guys, a lot. And a lot of money goes from my hands also. We've had times when we were broke. We've had times when we didn't, you know, we couldn't make our rent payments and all that. We've had, you know, we've been through that. But I don't sit here and act like we never have those. I don't want to fake nothing, guys. I'll never fake nothing. I don't want to be that person, you know. And I need to tell y'all fully everything, you know. Like I don't want to leave nothing out. I want to tell y'all fully. So that's what I don't understand, guys. And like, you know, from my heart to y'all's, if I was gay, I would tell y'all. If I had those urges and tendencies, I would tell y'all, because, you know, I just don't want, like, show it for what it is. You know what I mean? Like, really show it for what it is. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't tell you guys, or wouldn't expose about myself, because I'm telling, like I said, what don't come out in the wash will come out in the rinse, and somebody obviously will, somebody will know it eventually, and they'll expose you, guys. You know, that's just what it is. So don't go around being that person. If you're gay and you know you're gay, and you've had sex several times with a male in prison, and you know, maybe even out here, who cares what people think? Who cares what your family thinks? Who cares? Follow what you want. Follow what you want. Don't follow what anybody else wants, because when you start to follow what other people want, it just ends bad. You know what I mean? So be who you are. Don't be nobody else. And if somebody has a problem with it, then they don't need to be in your life. You know? It's that simple. You know, like, I'll never have a problem with anything that my family does if I want them in my life, because I know that's what it is. If they got a problem with it, they don't need to be in your life. You know, if they got a problem with you being gay, they don't need to be in your life. But if that's not you, have some self-control, man. That's all I can say. You know, have some self-control. Don't do that shit, because it will come out. Anyway, I'm Zay. I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all on the next one. We should be kicking off tomorrow, getting back on it. We're going to do a live stream. Oh, no. I got sponsorship video tomorrow. Hood Famous Apparel. We're going to get that done. And then Tuesday, yeah, we're going to keep going, guys. But anyway, like I said, I'm Zay. I love y'all. Be easy. Keep God at your center. Keep praying. Keep your family close, and I'm out.